Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Aegis Slays the Spire. Today we are going to be playing, no, not the Silent like I said last time, but in fact the Defect. The Defect, unlike the Ironclad, is a character much more based around strategy and less so just hitting shit until it dies. So this run may end very quickly, or it may go far, who knows? I sure as hell don't. Let's get right into it. Disclaimers, if you didn't watch the first episode, I am very bad at this game, and anything I say is strategy should not be taken as fact. But that's besides the point, you know? So what are we gonna do here? Let's just get a card, huh? Cards are useful. Recursion, it's alright. I mean, I like it, but I don't know how good it is. So, it's looking like the path I'm gonna want to be taking here is... maybe not the far left. Far right? Yeah, far right looks like the way to go. So now I actually have a concrete goal for what I've decided is going to be a series. My goal here is to both clear the game with every character and every ascension level, which there are 20, so 60 episodes minimum, but I doubt it's going to be that few. And I also intend to beat the hidden 4th floor with every character on most of the ascension levels. I don't know about A20. I might just give up on that. Who knows? I sure as hell don't, as we've been over before. Before we can even unlock the heart, I have to beat the game with all 3 characters, and that's not even been done yet, so not bad. So in case anyone was wondering, the reason I'm not playing Silent today is because I played a few runs with the Silent and decided fuck it, the Defect is more fun and I'm more alright at the Defect, so just do that, because it'll probably make for both better commentary and more interesting to watch someone play something they're not absolute garbage at. I suppose if that was the case I wouldn't be playing Slay the Spire now, would I? So the Defect's goal is to pretty much just balance out these orbs. There are 4 types of orbs that do different things. The blue orb that you can see there gives me armor at the end of each turn, equal to the number on the bottom of the orb, so in this case 2. The lightning orb deal damage to a random enemy at the end of combat, or at the end of my turn, in this case 3. And the other orbs I will mention as I get them. You can do various things with the orbs, such as evoking them, which makes it so they do their active effect, which I'm sure will become, those active effects should become pretty obvious. Lightning 1, more damage, Frost 1, more shield. It just makes sense. So far with the Defect, I've learned that just having lots of ways to evoke your orbs and having lots of focus, which makes your orb numbers more numbery, is just pretty good. What I've not learned, however, is what cards are good with the Defect. Which can be problematic, because I've got no clue how to draft his decks, and I've not won yet with him. Relic, 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 relic. There we go. That was a really bad idea, but who cares? This is just a really good relic. The warp tongs are so nice. So, I'm fucked. There is just definitively fucked. I am completely screwed. It's besides the point. This is over. Just doesn't even bear thinking about at this point. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is, not gonna be the end of it. I'm not just gonna fucking end the video after 5 minutes of me fucking up on the defect, but this run, seriously, could very well be over right now. Yeah. So, as you learned last time, Gremlin Knob, Goblin Knob, whatever, just, he gets more damage the more you, the more skills you play, and this guy is built around using skills. So if I can't do skills, what do? I just can't really do anything without making him too strong to deal with, so it's very bad. This is a very, very bad situation for me. If I can't kill him here, that's just it. Lump before they can! 1 damage over. Holy shit. Alright boys, run's not over yet. Fossilized Helix, amazing. I'm gonna need to take this camp. The defect seems to be much more risk-reward than the other characters. Well, I think he's certainly harder than, say, the Silent and the other one. Ironclad. I will never remember that character's name. My allergies are still kinda getting to me today, but less so than yesterday, so hopefully I'm a lot less nasally, but who knows. I suppose— oh, wait. Sorry, I don't like to do this in video, but I feel like it needs to be done. Just like... alright, that should be so much better for you guys, I hope. Yes, I do rewatch at least parts of my videos to realize how fucked up the audio is, and it was real. The game sound was really loud last time, so who knows. Pump, pick up, upgrade 2 random artifact or attacks. Nice, upgraded ball lightning, and the pen nib. Always just can't go wrong with the pen nib. Occasional double damage goes a long way, less so on the defect as opposed to the ironclad, but still quite a bit. Like I don't really have long to get my bearings here, but so that purple orb is really good, and it's one that I am going to need to hold on to for a little while. I don't really think I want to dual cast it away just yet. I'll recursion it away though. The purple orb. The number on top gets added to the number on bottom at the end of every turn, and when it gets evoked, it deals the number on the bottom. So the purple orb, very, very good. Very nice to have as many of those as you can, just because they deal shit tons of damage. And who doesn't like dealing shit tons of damage, you know? For the defect, having orb slots is genuinely the way you want to go. Orb slots and lots of focus. I don't really have a way to focus right now, but still. And dual casting these purple orbs is just insane. Like, that elite had no chance. Charge battery. It seems to be the best card that I've gotten so far. It's just fucking unstoppable. Like, having that extra energy is amazing. What's less amazing, however, is fucking being cursed with pain. I'm gonna need to remove that at the shop, probably. But hey, warp tongs, it just helps a lot in the long run, so. No, 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 no. Dual cast. Electrodynamics seems like a really good card, but I've not really had time to play around with it, so... Defrag, yes. Defragment is a card that ups your focus, and focus is what makes the numbers bigger on your orbs. So more damage with lightning, more block with the frost, more passively gained damage with the plasma, or not the plasma, but the purple orbs. So these guys are looking to deal a lot of damage. I don't want these guys to deal a lot of damage. As it appears, they are still going to deal quite a bit of damage, which sucks, but it's unavoidable, so... It sucks that I had to waste my buffer on a really light hit, though. The nice thing about the defect is if you're playing around his orbs, you don't really have to worry about things like weaken, because the weaken doesn't do anything. It's been pretty beneficial as far as I've seen. Plow through the little guys there. Yeah, I have to. I think another recursion would be alright. Boss is the angry guy. Having defrag give you 2 focus is just... it's way more useful than healing her now, I think. What I'm really looking for here is Chaos to give me one of them juicy purple orbs, which sadly is not a guarantee. In this phase of the boss, he has a neat little effect called Thorns, where he damages you when you hit him. I explained this last time, never mind, you guys know what's going on. When he's in a phase where he has Thorns active, I just like to kind of beat around the bush, block, don't really attack him, let my orbs deal the damage. Because the defect has quite a bit of blocking potential, especially for the early, or especially enough for the early game bosses to not really be an issue. This taking 20 is, however, a problem, and I should have avoided letting that happen. It's only 8, that's much better actually. I guess only 5 with the buffer. See, no need to hit the boss, just sit back and let your zap orbs do it for you. Like, no problem. Sure, it might take a little longer than some characters, but it gets the job done all the same. Except when you can't pull block, but should be fine. Just gonna hit him here anyways, so I can evoke that block up. Hello, purple orb. Kinda a little late there, my friend, but it's alright. There's. What I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to push the purple orb up to the front so I can dual cast it and kill him. Well, that's gonna be unnecessary here in a few turns, but I don't have to dual cast it. Amplify because it synergizes with the defrag. Gonna have to go with the fusion hammer here. I don't like not being able to upgrade, but who knows? Maybe at one of the shops I could get an egg and just not have to worry about it. Speaking of shops. Alright, I think I have a path. It sucks that on each path here I have to take 3 fights right at the start. And of course it's the birds. The birds are very rude. Of course the ball lightning doesn't hit any of the birds. Oh hey, we finally got the other orb, the last one of the 4. This orb just gives you +1 energy at the start of any turn, and if you evoke it, it gives you 2. It's a pretty useful orb, all things considered. And I don't need to dual cast here, but these guys are kind of fucked. I like Leap, it's just a nice block card to have, and when you don't need to play all your attacks, having a nice block's always good. Just play the defrag, defense, sharp block, losing this damage. Man, this mucker is really just not having a good day. Just getting zapped and zapped. It's sadly not looking like I'm going to be able to kill both of them and get all my gold back though. Well. Maybe. Oh yeah, no problem. A Melter is just an alright tech card to have against the fucking spherical dudes that have 40 armor. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna hurt even more. Well, no. It's good that I blocked, but it sucks that the buffer's not gonna block the whole 7. A boot would actually be pretty good on this. This is gonna hurt, man. Snake Plant is just never a nice guy. At least not in my experiences. Wow, am I ever going to draw my power card with my amplifier? Not looking like it. How many 0 costs do I have? None. Gotcha. I'll throw in good with Claw, but can't pick both, I'm afraid. FTL has been just amazing when I've had it. Not amazing, but just really useful. It's nice to have that just ability to draw more. I feel like I want to get rid of the Amplify, but at the same time, it might serve its purpose at some point in the future, who knows. But right now, it's just not doing it for me. Keep it around. Alright, that makes it so I don't take any damage. Thank you, buff card. Or, buffer, yeah. No point really in defending, but you have the extra mana, you may as well. Unless you're up against Timekeeper. Don't do that against Timekeeper, unless you want to reset your turns. Or unless you want to reset your turns purposefully, I suppose I could say. Just put cards here. Yeah, in my experience, a strong defect run is, or at least has been, better than a strong run with the other characters, but I've not really had a really strong silent run yet, so I wouldn't know. Albeit this might not be all that strong as well, I'm not sure. This is looking like it's just gonna be a channel as many lightning as you physically can kind of day. Just always keep them floating about. This fight might be a little rough. Dang, Orb, chill. You don't need to hit the one guy that many times. Not quite a full block, which is sad because it'll take off my buffer, but... Oh no, I already lost my buffer earlier. I'm special. Oh, I should have been targeting the other guy. It's no problem, he's dead now. Just healed him for way too much. I'm gonna let that happen. Come on, Melty. No, Melty. he was dead before I even went to kill him. Okay, darkness is just too good to pass up on there. Should go at this camp so I get back up closer to full. I'm not really as scared of this boss as I would be, say, the champion, but it's still kind of spooky. Scales is really good. Ornamental fan, I'll probably get some use out of it with FTL and Claw. Hey, the exact reason I got Melter. Let's see if I can draw into it. Not looking like it, which is a shame, but... it's there somewhere in the next 20 cards. Still be a no. Maybe cool heavy. There it is. My deck is getting a little big, so I think I'm gonna start passing up on cards. I'm sure that's good, I'm sure the vampires are good, it's just being on 45 health max, it scares me a little bit. Enchiridion is a pretty good book, it seems. Just having a free power is never something to scoff at. Another FTL because it's pretty much just a free card. Play it, it cycles itself. Creative AI. Free power, more powers. Not bad. Let's just beat up on the guy at the far back. No reason not to, I suppose. The three cultists can get out of hand way too quickly. Lots of orbs and lots of damage. Once again, quite a bit of damage, but less so than last turn, thankfully. And they're dead. Didn't even need to do that. Just skip out on those. Helix, I don't have the choice. And fight this guy. Yeah, the automaton is always an issue. Just double buff. Electrodynamics is good. Then I think I'll just channel. Channel. Oh, the hat's nice. there's our defrag. We'll cast that. Incursion the purple boy back to the back. Oh shit, I should have amplified the defrag. I'm making mistakes already, man. This guy's usually pretty scary, but with the amount of AoE damage I have, I don't think he's gonna be that big of an issue. Who knows, could be wrong. Though based on his performance so far, I have my doubts. Now top deck Melter, just so I can have a free 9 damage. Invoke it, recursion. Leap, why not? This one's gonna hurt a little bit, but he'll be dead by the time it really turns into an issue. Now if I can just get that purple orb to the front, he'll be dead this time. Would you look at that? I think All for One might actually be alright now, because I have a few more zero costs. Curse Key is the only one of those that's alright with my current setup. 5 energy is a bit much for this guy though, like I'm never going to be able to spend it all. Well, some turns maybe, but I guess that's more of a first world kind of problem, isn't it? Looking like it's going to be the far left path here. I take the path with the most question marks and least fights because I'm an absolute pussy and scared of taking that much damage. Or I'm scared of taking that many fights just for fear of a lot of damage. I suppose if I had used a more concise order there, I could have gotten 2 draws off the FTL, but it wasn't really a problem. Taking 14 is not ideal, but I didn't really draw any blocks there, so can't have been avoided. I guess a second claw because I already have one, and now that I have All for One, it's just a really good synergy to have multiple. Sure, more cards is never a problem. Wait. Always remembered FTL. Capacitor, defend. Actually, as it's turning out, having 5 energies pretty much perfect. I mean, I don't want to get absolutely murdered here, so I'm just going to block for a little more. Taking 6 as opposed to taking 8 is a pretty big deal. Or, yeah. Once again, a little bit of block goes a long way. The other one that gets hit by that dies, so that's not a big deal. And I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be able to deal 6 damage, or 3 damage. Wow. Oh, I only saw the yellows. I can have a defragment? That's amazing! No, it's compile driver. Compile driver's alright, but I've seen better. Man, am I ever gonna make it here with red mask? I've had red mask before, but just never when I have that same event. Taking a flat 16 is not exactly my idea of a good time, but oh my god, I always forget about the buffer. That's not even a joke, it's just I'm that fucking spaced out. Man, I don't really want to channel more. I kinda wanna just sit back and let that go a little bit. Problems with recursion though. Capacitor I'll leave so I don't take the full brunt of this attack. Because that would be bad. 20 still not ideal, but it's fine. Fuck it, the more claws, the merrier. Who cares at this point? Oh no. Jawboy can be a bit of an issue. Just all for one that back. Pretty good starting turn. Suppose the electrodynamics wasn't needed, but there just wasn't really any reason not to. Normally I wouldn't use a block potion for a regular fight, but this guy is an issue. And I'm fucking stupid. Buffer. Always buffer. I will always forget that I have one. Don't worry, at some point in this series I'm not gonna make those same fucking stupid mistakes, but who knows? Would have been nice if my defrag was in the top part of the deck, but I guess that's asking for a little too much, huh? Sorry for the pause there, just had to cough a little bit. free 18 damage. Well, I wasted the potion here, but it saved me from taking way more damage than I would have had to. I really shouldn't be taking more cards, but I mean, Sweeping Beam. It's good against situations like exactly this one, so. Why are they all attacking right at the start? Dodge out on 10 damage, but I'm still taking fucking 10, which is a problem. I think that's actually max orb slots now. Should amplify because I can. Hey, Plasma Orb, long time no see. Now I have 6 energy a turn for the foreseeable future, which is a completely unnecessary amount, but that's fine. And they're all dead. That was an insane turn of events there. That sucks. That sucks. Just take the camp because I am getting a little low on health. Below half, not really that good. I guess I could use a potion. Fuck it, just go for the biggest deck possible. Fucking massive deck time. Like, clearly 35 cards just isn't enough. Oh, I'm fucking stupid, didn't do that. And that's why I've been taking the claws, because sure, it's not a lot of damage, but they add up, so. Well, that and the more claws I play, the more damage they deal, so it's pretty good. So wait, what does the rock I picked up just now even do? Every 6 turns gain an intangible, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'd rather not take the damage, so I'm just gonna pass. It definitely hurts to pass with 7 energy, but that's alright. I'll live. Oh, shit. Up this spike. incursions are nice to have, so why not take more, I suppose. Echo form. This is the card I've been looking for. And that is an example of an ideal starting turn. All 5 energy gone, played more than our handful of cards. It just feels good, man. I think channeling 2 darkness is better than hitting twice with Ep2. Oh shit, yeah, Spire dude has artifact. You know, I'd be much better at this game if I didn't record these pretty late at night when I'm already kinda really fucking tired, but it's whatever. Or rather, it is what it is. Is there any way I can do this without taking damage? No, I'm not taking more. I don't need a fucking 40 card deck. It's alright. We're alright. Shapes again? Really? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with shapes now that my deck's fucking thick as fuck, boy, but oh, free defrag, that feels good. Guess we'll just burn down both the shapes at once. Say that block is certainly going to make this hurt a whole hell of a lot less. This is still going to hurt quite a bit though. Well, once again, only 5, so less than 10, which is pretty good. I think at this rate, the shapes might deal a bit too much. Really 1 times 2 on the turn where I have it handleable. Too bad I win this game. Huh, I really did not want that. That's fine, actually. Still take 1, because I can't get rid of the curse. Come on, Melter. Why not? perfect world, I wouldn't be taking this much damage, but let's just hope we can out-damage them before they kill us. So now that Dome is dead, I don't really have to. Or it's good because I didn't take that much damage from that turn, unlike the previous ones. This might hurt, but it should be fine. Some shitty order there. The defect, everybody! He's really fucking good if you get the right cards, and a lot of energy, because you can just play everything. You don't need to look at the fucking cards, you can just click the button and do the thing, and shit dies. Not gonna lie, during that whole last turn, I didn't even look at what I was playing, I just fucking played it, and it fucking worked, which is a miracle. And there we go, I've cleared a run with 2 of the 3 characters, which is pretty solid. What do we unlock? Nothing. We unlock nothing. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. Good night, everybody.